how you knew you was like young, but not really, but the mental, I was just like, I can't mess with no dude with no bald head. Now, yo, Perry, holla at you. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Brit. I am Brit, and of course you're gonna chat. In today's story time, as you can see down below, I'm gonna tell y'all the first time dealing with an older man. I'm trying to be serious, y'all. So first thing first I want to say is that I've always been attracted to older guys just because I'm mature for my age. I've been that way for the longest since I can remember, and I'm not attracted to guys like my age or anything like that. I just feel like there's a disconnect somewhere in there, and that's fine. I'm sure that's a thing, whatever. And to this day, I will always say, Perry, if you're listening, I need you to come back home. I've been looking for you, okay? So by the end of the story, I just want to say, Perry, if you out there, holla at your girl. I've been looking for you, my man. Come back home. I'm serious. Perry, if you're listening, and Perry, if you're out there, I didn't mean it, baby. Come back home. Perry, Janelle don't take me serious, but Perry, bro, I've been looking for you, bro. If you out there, come back home. I do not mean it. Come back. Hey, y'all, so I'm gonna break down the story of what happened between Perry and I. But if it's meant to be, he will come back into my life with this big, humongous. He will come back into the life. That's too much? You are not. It's nothing wrong with reminiscing. It was just so many things stopping the flourishness of our situation that it didn't happen. But she trying to say, it's not about sounding desperate. It's about, yo, Perry, you out there, holla at your girl, because I've been looking for you. So first things first, Perry is not his name. No, I gave him that name. You know how you get, you make up names for your situations, or you make up names for, amongst your people, y'all should have names for different, code names for different people, just so y'all don't be out saying names. If you have friends and don't have code names, those are not your real friends, and I need you to find better ones. I'm just saying. So, where did I meet Perry? Okay. So I used to work at this place, not really important here right now, but I used to work at this place. He would always come in, and I didn't pay any mind to it just because like he was older, but I mean, y'all ever seen somebody and be like, oh, okay, for an older guy, he really looks good for his age, like he just take care of himself well, like, oh, good, ooh. When I met him, it was like that. I don't do the most, so of course I never acted on it. I just in my head knew that this was a handsome guy that always came in, and he just always looked so well for himself. I wasn't interested in anything like that because he was a customer. So I really wasn't at first. I didn't think nothing of it, but it was something that I did. Oh, he looks good for his age, like, you know what I'm saying? He was an older guy. He had a bald head, and this is how you knew you was like young, but not really, but the mental, I was just like, I can't mess with no dude with no bald head. Now, yo, Perry, holla at your girl. Like I said, I did acknowledge the fact that he always came. Didn't act in or anything. I didn't put myself out. No. So I guess one day he came in, and our first exchange of words, he had asked me how did I like this tie. He was trying to figure out which tie to get. Did I like this one? Did I like that one? Like which one, whatever case. And I told him, like, I said, well, honestly, both of them look nice. He would come in like normal. Like I said, this was just a thing. We would talk a little bit more. So some time now goes now, and then like, the flirting started to pick up. And then, like I said, at first it was a little bit, you wasn't really sure, which I'm sure he probably had his little, he was reserved too on to see if she's crazy or, let's just see, or whatever case may be. But some time goes now, and like the flirting is just, he laying it on thick. The flirting, that is. And he's really like, you know what I'm saying, like not really hiding it. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of turned off just because like at work, I don't like people in my business. I'm not gonna front. In the beginning, I used to be like kind of cold. Once I peeped that, okay, wait, it is flirting. Like it's not just a regular, do you like this or do you like that? Clearly not. He's flirting. I was a little cold at first just because, sir, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Long story short, he had asked, like, like, I come in here all the time, so what's up? Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? I want to get to know you better. Like, is it okay? We can just go out. We can start off, you know what I mean? Like, just real. And at first I was like, no, sir. Like, I'm good. I don't really do customers. not saying do, but you know what I mean. I don't really. That's too no. So then after some time, I finally was like, alright, one day's not gonna hurt. Let me just see. It was a consistent thing and whatever case may be. So I finally let my guards down. I was like, okay, we're gonna give it a try with Mr. Perry the Platypus. Mr. Perry, let's see what you got. So yeah, like I said, he wound up being like a really, really cool guy. It seemed to be genuine. I mean, you know, everybody had their own little situation they probably could work on, but it was nothing to make me be like, he was such a man, y'all. Y'all ever dealt with like a dude that was just, he was just a man about his situation, about his stuff, like, it was still in the beginning, so you know they all changed, but you know what I'm saying, like, he just carried himself and he opened up the doors, flowers, he was a Perry. Good job. So yeah, in the beginning, everything was great. He respected it. Everything was good. Like, sir was a really, really good guy. Boom. So then we started going on like other dates. How did we fall off? We fell off because at this time, before we even met, like, you know, listen, I was enjoying, at the time of us getting to know each other, I was enjoying life. You understand? Like, I wasn't taking him too serious because I didn't really, first of all, this was an older guy, bro. I didn't know where he was in life, and I honestly was kind of scared to test the waters of where he was in life. And so I didn't know if, should I take it serious? I don't even think I was at an age to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take this as serious as possible. No, I was getting to know other people, and then the person who I was getting to know before sir came along, it kind of it got serious. It got serious, and then I had to kind of cut ties with sir. I'm sure he didn't feel bad. It just was a, yeah, you know, that's what the truth. Like, you know, I'm about to get in a relationship, and it is becoming serious, and blah, 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 blah. Which, long story short, sir, the new sir who came along, we did wind up getting serious, and that was done. And it just kind of took off, and it was a full-blown relationship. So sir just by default had to go. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward now some time, I run into sir again. I don't know if this was fate. That's why I'm telling y'all, if y'all got Perry's number, tell him to holler at me. I'm ready, bro. But alright, why I ran into Perry with my boyfriend at the time. Like, we're dead in a relationship. I think we was like walking down the street. We was holding hand. We seen each other. He looked at the hand. He looked at me. He gave me a polite smile, and he kept it pushing. I was like, oh, Perry, you a grown man. And y'all know I'm already sus. But I didn't make it hot. So sir at the time didn't know that was Perry and who Perry was. And so we just kept it cute. And that was that. And so boom. Fast forward down the line now again. I run into Perry again. And by this time, sir and I, who we was in a relationship, we had broken up. It had been some years after. I've seen Perry a couple times after this. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it. So, okay, boom. I ran into Perry again. I was with friends at the time, and we was at a store, and I ran into Perry. But Perry looked like he was with a whole situation. Like, I don't know if that was his, I don't know what it was, but he was with another female, and when he seen me, he kind of like hurried up and tried to make it seem like they wasn't together. But sir, I peeped you before you peeped me, and y'all was clearly together. Like, she was talking, having a whole conversation with herself, and when he peeped me, he ended up in a whole nother aisle. Homegirl was still talking. I don't know if her back was turned and she thought that he was behind, but he was in a whole nother aisle by himself. And because I was already turned off the fact that he was with somebody, but I couldn't really get too upset because, bro, it's been forever since you even seen this man. Like, what? Boom. But it was weird. You was with somebody totally different. They're gonna act like you wasn't with her. Boom. So that was that. Then I wound up seeing Perry again. I was at another location, still a part of the same store that I worked for, but it was a whole other location in a whole other borough. I think he just happened to come in there, and then it was like by surprise that I was there. And I thought that was funny because it was definitely weird. Like, what the, or whatever. So he was like kind of happy that I was there. I ain't going for a low key. I was kind of happy too. Like, oh my God, Perry. We seen each other in the store, and like, you know, it wasn't weird, but it was kind of weird. I don't know, just because so much time has passed, and like, I don't know what's going on in your life, you don't know what's going on in my life, and like, he would like start the whole flirting thing again, and I was just like, sir, no. And by this time I kind of shut down because I was like, so much time has gone by. I don't even know if you're the same person, sir. So I'm not about, no, like, no. Did it the whole thing. He saw him a couple times after that and still was like, no, get away from me. I'm in a new store. No, we're not starting that again. Boom. Like I said, we didn't even end on bad terms, y'all. It was just crazy. Boom. Fast forward now, months after that. This is why I think by fate, me and Perry supposed to be married with a bunch of kids. But okay, but time after that, I wound up seeing Perry again. And now in this time, I'm in a whole new situation, right? But basically, my whole new situation, and we were working together, which is weird, whatever. And then Perry had came into the store, and he was doing his normal shopping. We see each other again, y'all. Me and Perry see each other again. Like I said, every time we seen each other, it really was like a, oh my God. But I had to keep it cute because my sir now was at the store. He sees me, he's like, oh my God, it's been forever. So I'm like, I know it's been forever, but I keep it real short and real whatever, just because I ain't trying to be disrespectful, one. Two, I'm super sus that I cannot hide when I'm being sus. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if something, it will be all over my face. So I'm really trying to keep it cute. I'm trying to have as little conversation as possible. Boom. He was downstairs doing whatever, shopping or whatever, and I was upstairs by myself. And every time I would be like by myself, like if I'm like doing something in the store or doing whatever the case, he would try to get me and talk to me when I'm by myself. So then it started getting like fake weird, and I knew I couldn't help the fact that I was sus, especially because the dude that I was at the time, he already knew me like the back of my hand, so I couldn't even like try to front like whatever. So once I peeped that he would try to get me by myself, I would surround myself and so many people like at work, so that it don't look like, I know you're not gonna talk to me because all these people are around. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't even the type. So I just was like, would be around the people to try to get me, so I didn't have to talk to sir, whatever. Because at this time, I don't even know what to say. At this time, it's been so much times that we've been seeing each other and it didn't go anywhere, that I wasn't even, and plus, like I said, I'm in a whole new situation. So it just was like, I had to keep it cute. That's all I can say. So now I'm downstairs, and my situation was downstairs, and we're downstairs like because like I said, he really was trying to get, so I was like, I will be upstairs with a bunch of people, let it be like me and a person. He was still trying to come, so I was like, let me just go downstairs while he upstairs doing whatever, let me go downstairs. So sir comes downstairs. Sir calls me and asks me for my help, which of course I have to now go over there because he asked me for the help. So now I'm like, damn, I should have just stayed upstairs because he would have did this upstairs. So I'm downstairs and I'm like, okay, what's going on? What do you need? Whatever. So as I'm talking to him, I'm trying to keep as much distance as possible. But long story short, situation already peeped. Like, either he feeling her and he trying to talk to her, and that's why because he pulled me away from talking to my situation at the time. So he pulled me away from that to go see whatever the case. So situation already peeped by, like, I guess my actions. Like I tell you, I be so sus. It's so crazy. But he already peeped. Either the dude trying to talk to me or me and sir already had a situation. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't know. We wound up talking later on, which he wanted to put me on a why he peeped that we kind of knew each other, or was getting to, or he was trying to shoot his shot. And he's like, why I feel like you running from me? And I'm like, no, I'm not running. I'm just working. I have so much to do, whatever. Like, you know, keep it cute. Leave the conversation. I go upstairs now. I'm upstairs for a minute. Situation downstairs with sir for a minute. Situation is grilling sir. Like, so awkward, y'all. It was so awkward. So I go upstairs now because I don't even want no parts of neither one of them at this point. So I go upstairs, do whatever I'm doing, fake working, trying to figure out stuff, whatever. The situation comes upstairs and he sees us talking again. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is bad. So like I said, it probably wasn't even that serious. Y'all be overthinking everything. But the point of the matter is, sir, Perry, you trying to get me caught up here, bro. So that was that. They don't know you want up talking about and peeping. And I just told them the truth, like, yeah, way back when So then I did see Perry one time after. I felt like I was so mean from the time before that I couldn't even face it to be like, hey, whatever. So he did say hi. I said hi, you know, but I didn't really talk. It just was like, hey. And I kept it pushing. I was out of there. I think I was like leaving work or something. But it just was already awkward in itself. Like I said, he would come to the store or whatever. I just didn't pay no mind to it. But I'm here to say today, yo, Perry the platypus, where you at? Perry, I'm free. That's about it, guys. Like, he had a banging, gracious, big, buff, strong body with a bald head, y'all. I'm not sure if I said that in the beginning of the story, but y'all know now that was that. And that's probably why if I ever see Perry today, Perry gonna know I'm coming his way.